drive around,
That's what we're planning on doing.
You know, to see running around things, you know.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna just go out, without any plan. We have a plan, and our plan is, definitely to put pressure, but not in a way where we're just gonna go rush them. We gotta fight smart too.
So the video on YouTube, I was a bit confused. Were you apologizing there for that?
Definitely, that doesn't. I'm apologizing for people that think that we didn't, making fun of people with that disease. That definitely never happened. We were joking around before. What they showed on YouTube is what these guys, what Tony and Brandon did to imitate Freddie Roach. But before that, they were talking about Freddie Roach saying this, Freddie Roach saying that. So these guys just, went back at Freddie Roach to what they had told him that he was saying. So they don't show that. They didn't put that up. So these guys were just going back at Freddie. Nothing to do with the disease, nothing to do with.
But how is it if he's Robert? If Tony is imitating a man with tremors, and Brendan is imitating both the tremors and Freddie's neck problems,
right,
and you're pointing at Brandon and saying that's Freddie Roach,
right,
and Margarito
exactly.
is shaking his hands and saying I'm Freddie Roach.
Exactly.
How is that not
exactly.
making fun
but
of his condition?
But exactly, making fun of Freddie Roach. Yeah, and exactly his condition, but nothing to do with.
It is. So you're saying what you just
they,
said is it is making fun of Freddie Roach.
Well, they are making fun of Freddie Roach, of course, because like I said, Freddie Roach
for his physical condition.
Exactly, and
so they're making fun of his Parkinson's.
And I'm telling you, Brandon, when I told Brandon this morning, Brandon thought, I don't even know what the disease is. I thought it was because of his fights, because of fighting, or he just thought like, we see other fighters, we see Bobby Chacon in LA all the time, and he doesn't have that disease, but he took beatings in his fights.
So that to them would be fair game, making fun of Bobby Chacon.
Huh?
So
no, never making fun of Bobby. Bobby Chacon is a lovely person, man. Bobby Chacon, everywhere he goes, we see him in every show in Southern California, and Bobby Chacon is so fun to be around.
But I saw the video, and it clearly shows you saying Freddie Roach's name too.
Yeah, because Brandon was going to do Freddie Roach. That's Freddie Roach right there.
Did you know he had Parkinson's?
You know what? Right now, when we were up there, I asked Sergio, what's the disease that he has? And then from Parkinson's.
But you knew he had a disease.
I didn't know what.
Then why did you ask what disease does he have?
Huh?
Then why did you ask?
Because everybody's talking about it already. That's why.
So Freddie Roach was saying that he didn't think it was an apology at all, and that he'll probably never speak to you again.
Well, that's his business. I honestly feel that what I said was I apologize for what my fighters did, and right now I don't want to go to him personally, but after the fight I am going to do it. After the fight, right now we are fighting against each other. Right now we are enemies. We got two fighters, and I want to win the fight. He wants to win the fight. But after the fight, win or lose, I'm gonna go up to Freddie Roach and I'm apologize to him, and I'm gonna give him all the respect that I've always gained him. Before I was even scheduled to fight him, I've always given him so much respect, and everybody knows, the whole world knows that I've always talk good about him. He's a professional. We've been to his gym to spar, and right away he's got sparring lined up for my fighters. He's a professional at this sport, and for that I'm always going to respect him. I admire the work he's done with Manny Pacquiao. I admire what he's done with Amir Khan. What he's doing with Chavez Jr. with only 4 weeks of training, and he made a difference in them. So I've always said that. Nobody. That I've always said.
So you regret this thing happening?
Oh, definitely. Right away, the first thing I did was, because this happened like 5 weeks ago. Right away, I sent a text to the guy that put it up. I'm like, why you put this up? You shouldn't never put this up. It was just, if this guy goes to Freddie Roach to his gym all the time. So we thought it was going to be something that he was just going to show them, to get the fight pumped up and to get them,
But there are prior instances of Brandon making fun of Freddie in the same exact way, and it's on footage that 24/7 has. It's all over the place.
Yeah, because this happened before. This was the first. This happened before.
Do you feel a responsibility, seeing that Brandon looks to you as a father figure, to make sure that he's not behaving this way?
And especially what Brandon, the changes that he's done since he came to me when he was in and out of jail, when he was drinking and partying, and just.
And I respect you, right?
Exactly. And since he came to me and all the changes that he's done, he's a good person. He's not, doing it, he's not drinking, he's not partying. Yeah, that I am responsible. That's
Tony,
why I'm the
with
one
Margarito
apologizing.
having so much to lose right now, why would you even put him in a position where you're encouraging